Welcome to week 2 of the KAOS fantasy season. Today my guest is Rocky from the Black Charger 22s. Welcome, Rocky. What's your problem?
You made me blue. Are you fucking kidding me? And the only thing I am wearing is this sackcloth. It barely covers my nuts. What the fuck? This is bullshit.
Relax. It is just a cartoon. We are here to talk football. But before we start, what does the giant V on your forehead stand for, vagina?
I hate you. Why does everybody pick on me? It's not fair. Jim is the new guy. He should be blue and dealing with this, not me. I was the runner-up in the league last year. I deserve respect. This is bullshit.
Okay, I'll be sure to alter your appearance in future broadcasts. Now, back to football. What did you think about week 1?
I must say, I was very surprised that the blowhards had such a dismal showing. I mean, the Saints played poorly and it killed Boomer's team. Who saw that coming? I think everybody was on the same page as him and thought starting 5 Saints was a brilliant move. I heard Dan is going to do the same thing next week with all Kansas City Chiefs players.
I see, and what did you think of Glenn's performance this week?
I think Glenn should worry more about his fantasy football team and molesting farm animals and less about making movies. He was lucky that the Cowboys goons do not know the rules, or else he would have lost his week 1 game by a point. And does somebody want to inform Craig that the season started last weekend? 63 points for the entire week? Did I read that right? And Chris, did you go back to letting CJ select your starting lineup? How else do you explain leaving Foster and Nix on the bench? Or are you waiting for him to bust out for 300 yards before you commit?
Geez, don't hold back. And what about your own game? You did not exactly tear it up against the old man. And your brilliant drafting of Kevin Cobb in the 5th round certainly backfired.
Please, it has only been 1 week. There is still plenty of time for that to pay off. At least I don't have Brett Favre behind center. He was too old even for my team. And I am also grateful I had an easy opponent this week. And what happened in Dan's game? The one-man team of Chris Johnson and his merry band of waiver wire pickups got their ass kicked by Jesse. Jesse shot his load in game 1. It will take him 3 games to match that total again.
You certainly have a lot of opinions on how others have assembled their teams. I'm certainly browsed the ESPN website and used the Sports Illustrated NFL preview issue to select their players. How did you prepare for the draft?
Well, as you know, I am the big dog in the league. So everybody should follow my approach. I only have 2 sources. I start with the AARP Fantasy Football Preview issue. I then cross-reference that with the Reader's Digest NFL Kickoff Edition. Finally, I make sure I tune into the Martha Stewart Fantasy Report every Sunday morning before I finalize my lineup.
I noticed that you have several old players on your team. That would explain it. What is your fascination with old men?
Well, as you know, I was raised by 2 old men, Kenny and Leah. That may be the root of the fixation. Sort of like a same-sex Oedipus complex.
Interesting perspective. Is there anything else you would like to add before we go?
Yes. I would just like to say that I am 100% certain I will be taking home the KAOS Cup this year. Last year I lost by 2 points. That will not happen again. You will all be my bitches, especially you, Black Ghostbusters. There is no way I will experience that kind of humiliation again. I will be hoisting the trophy after games are completed on week 16. I have already decided on how I am going to spend the money.
My guess is on skin bleaching and a shirt.
Not funny, dickwad. I am going to use it to buy new rims for my car. It will be totally awesome. They are going to be filled with water and have goldfish swimming in them. I will have the sweetest ride of anyone in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
Keep dreaming big and reaching for those stars, Rocky. You really have it all figured out. See you all next week.